So right now I'm sitting on the companionway steps. Behind me is the cockpit, and there's 2 aft cabins, one on each side of the hull, and because this boat has 2 electric motors, there's one underneath each bed.
Each one of these aft berths is, you guys might recognize that, one of the Ocean Volt servo props. There's one on this side and there's one on that side. So you get really, really good maneuvering and double the regen while you're sailing.
I really like that there's so many windows here, and the windows are on the high side and on the low side, so there's a lot of lights that come in.
Another cool thing about Salonas that sets them apart from a lot of other boat manufacturers is that the mast and the standing rig and the keel are all attached to a giant steel grid underneath here in the bilge, and that just provides all of the structure and support that all of those forces need, and then the rest of the hull just sort of floats around that. So it makes them really stiff and really smooth going through the water. This thing's huge. There's actually one sitting outside the shipyard that we got to see out of the boat, and it looks like a pretty solid system actually.
Eight knots, let's call it. And we're about to try hydro regenerating.
800.
Woo, that one almost hit a kilowatt.
We're hauling along with First Reef in the main on a beam reach in 20 knots of wind. And we're putting in right around 1 kilowatt per motor, which is 2 kilowatts total. So if we can keep sailing like this, we'll put in 6 kilowatt hours of power in about 4 hours, which is significantly more than our boat.
But this boat, this is what truly makes the electric better than a diesel in terms of potential range, as long as you do some sailing.
Yeah.